Hello, I'm Gillian Hovell. I'm the niece of Monica Baly, and I'm really sorry not to be with you this afternoon. I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. I remember my aunt mostly from the days after she lived in Bath at the top flat in the Royal Crescent, fantastic flat. She was very wrapped up in the life there, at the Abbey and the festival and number 1 Royal Crescent where she was a guide. But it was nursing in those years that was her whole real love. And we were regaled with frequent tales of how in the area of the southwest she and the tanks were the only things that got across Salisbury Plain in winter. She was a force to be reckoned with. I can remember the 1970 Raise the Roof campaign, where she was outside the Houses of Parliament campaigning vigorously, and an MP came out and said, "Madam, desist, you are embarrassing us." Her response? "That, my good man, is the general idea." She took no prisoners. When she entered a room, you knew that she was there. But apart from Bath and the nursing, one of her great loves was history. She always wished that she could have gone to university to do history, but there was no money in the family. So she threw herself into her nursing, and she completed it, in a way, by being the first chairman of the RCN's History of Nursing group, and she wrote the great seminal textbook, Nursing and Social Change. I so remember the years that she was writing it. We had many a tale of editors. And so she was wrapped up in this. But it wasn't until she retired that she did her first degree. She then did her MA. And then, at the age of 70, she did her PhD. There's hope for us all. And she became a world expert in Florence Nightingale, and the books poured out of her. She was still touring, lecturing, being a wonderful historian when she died in 1998 at the age of 84 in her beloved flat at Bath. She always wanted to inspire others to take up that history that she so loved and to combine it with nursing. And so she left in her will, although it wasn't completed by the time she died, we took it on for her and took the baton and ran with it for her. But she wanted to inspire and enable those who, like herself, hadn't been able to do history at university, but who wanted to. So she left the money for the people who would not otherwise have been able to take up that love of history and to complement their work and to gain so much fulfilment for themselves and for other people. So the rules of the bursary were in a way set out verbally, and we discovered what they were and found out that the bursary would be the perfect way to help other people to get onto that run of the ladder for the history and to advance themselves as historian. She so loved being a historian. She had an influence on me at the age of 10 when the Tutankhamun exhibition was in the British Museum, and we all snaked around the British Museum, the streets, waiting for 2 hours to go in. She took me to that exhibition, and I saw wondrous things, a whole new ancient world. It was one of the influences that caused me to become an ancient historian, and I'm in fact now known as the muddy archaeologist for delving into it with great enthusiasm, pretty much as Monica delved into everything she did with enthusiasm. I'd love to congratulate all the Bursary Award winners from the past, the present, and indeed the future, for I hope this will go on for a long time. She would be delighted to know that here we are. It's nearly 20 years since she actually died, and how wonderful it is that she can still help and inspire people to further history and further the nursing history especially. I do wish I could be with you today, maybe another year, But have a fantastic afternoon, and congratulations to one and all. Thank you.